So welcome back to HullKR.tv, welcome back to the KC Lightstream Stadium for the second half of Hull Kingston Rovers versus the Wakefield 22 Wildcats, with the good news that Rovers are leading this game at half-time by 22 points to nil. Tries to Costigan, Cairo, Josh Hodgson and Chris Wellham, 3 conversions from the boot of Travis Burns, with no response from Wakefield, but both Ben Cockayne and Travis Burns may be up before the RFL judiciary in the week. Ben Cockayne for a high shot, Travis Burns for a lift, and well, Neil Hudgell has made his thoughts perfectly clear on that process during the week. We'll hold our breath and see what happens. It's going to be Paul Sykes to get us back underway. He strikes it left-footed. Rovers have got the sun in their eyes in this half. It's collected by Keating and Michael Wayman with the first drive of the second half. Here's Jason Netherton, takes a good solid 2-man shot there. Nick Scruton comes in at third man to complete the tackle. Up the middle comes Lovegrove. Tries to step inside Ali Lawatiti, but well, Ali Lawatiti's almost as wide as he is tall. Laroya can't bump off the attentions of Danny Washbrook, who only just manages to cling on to him. Jared Samet was in there as well. Short pass, oh, that was a slap across the chops there for Netherton. Just gets up and plays it. Rovers looking for the overlap here. Wellham cuts inside, he needs to get the kick away. It's on the last. Oh, and that's dreadful. Burns has just managed to get it away, and eventually the kick does come. And it's a decent kick as well. It needs to be played out. Wayman, oh! Michael Wayman! Brilliant stuff from the Rovers prop forward. He just picked up Peter Fox like a sack of spuds and went, there you go, Pete. We'll have the repeat set. That's what you want to see from your big men. And from that set where Rovers looked as though they were going to be in all sorts of trouble, they've managed to get a repeat set. It's a strange game, is rugby league. That restarts spinning. Keating takes it comfortably though. He feeds the former St George Dragon man. Really does look as though he's loving his time and his rugby now here in East Hull. Michael Wayman. The switch from Hodgson finds Jordan Cox. Cox is breaking the line. He's offloaded. Hodgson wants the offload to Keating. Keating steps. Takes the tackle. There's a Rovers man down. In back play it could be Josh Hodgson, who just slowly gets to his feet. The ball eventually finds Lovegrove, who's lost control. May have taken a knock as well. Reese Lovegrove is just slowly lifted himself up. Josh Hodgson's receiving some attention. Referee has stopped the timekeeper because Josh Hodgson's still down on his haunches. Had Rovers gone right when Keating got possession in that last passage of play, they may have managed to create an opening, but it wasn't to be. Here's Chris Riley now. He's met 11 metres from his own post. Rovers know if they defend well in this second half, they've got the 2 points. It's as simple as that. Can't afford any drop off in intensity or concentration. Here's Tautai. Washbrook throws the dummy but can't evade the tackle of Laroya. Short side attack to Lawatiti. Lawatiti gets the offload away. It's been touched by Adi Gardner and collected again by Reece Lynn. So the tackle count is white. Wakefield, I'm sure, have got the words of Agar and Webster ringing in their ears, because they were pretty average in that first half, and that's being kind. Lawatiti goes down 18 metres from the Robins line. Bentham takes the defensive line back a good 10 metres. Short pass finds Scruton, around the ankles was Wayman. It was enough to complete the tackle. That was flat at best. Tautai's got the ball out the back door. Wellham's come across. Caro's isolated, but the Rovers defence has just done enough. Big couple of tackles coming up. An early score would lift the confidence of the Wildcats, you feel. That was copybook tackling, that one. Jason Neverton. Oh, 2-on-1. Is it a forward pass? Oh, Ben Cockayne with a try-saver once again. Peter Fox must be absolutely sick of the sight of Ben Cockayne this afternoon. And Rovers get the handover when that looked a certain try. It was body on the line time then for the Rovers fullback. Neverton went through the line, but no obstruction because the tackle was being made on Lovegrove. Long pass finds Burns. Burns ships it to Leroy, but that had a big green cross all over that one. There's Leroy once again, runs at Riesling. Riesling never really got the opportunity at the KC Stadium, but more of a regular now. Burns puts the kick away despite the attentions of Jared Samet. This time it's taken soundly by Sykes. Fox stumbles there as he took possession of the football, and the Wildcats set up 10 metres inside their own half. Not seen too much of Danny Kermond this afternoon, and well, that's got to be a major factor because he's such an influence on this side. Caro points and says, "You take Collis, I'll watch Fox," and it worked for the Robins. Fox tries to force his way through Chris Wellham, but Wellham puts the shoulder in and makes the tackle. Godinay now, centre field. There's chances here. Oh, that's gone to Lawatiti. He shipped it to Reece Lynn. Lynn throws the dummy but takes the tackle of Salter. 12 metres out, one tackle remains. Samet, off the cuff kind of football, sometimes works here. Not this time. Too deep. 20-metre restart for Craig Sandercock's men. And there's another easy gain for Ben Cockayne. There's been a mixed bag as Ben this afternoon. Had some lost ball, made 2 try-savers. But one thing you'll never dampen is his enthusiasm. Rovers will look to cross halfway. Wayman juggles and then does exactly that. Turns, looks for an offload but takes the tackle. Washbrook working hard defensively for his team. Here's Neverton now. Neverton tries to force his way between a trio of white shirts. Last tackle. Burns goes to the sky. Sykes has played fullback a lot in his career. Was he tackled in the air? No, it's play on. And Rovers have the chance to pressure the Wildcats here. Chris Riley with a decent scoot, but is collared 12 metres from his own line. Lawatiti now.
Replacing 22 Reece Lovegrove.
Lovegrove takes the bench as Costigan returns. So with Neferton and Costigan out there, Rovers have 2 of the most prolific defenders in the centre of the field. Tautai with the offload. Penalty goes against the Robins for offside. Josh Hodgson, as skipper, just wants a word in the ear of Phil Bentham, but won't change the decision.
SOS Office Supplies, the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats, number 29 Harry Seeker, replacing number 9 Paul McShay.
McShane takes a breather to be replaced by Harry Seeker. So he must be a young hooker, this number 29. Godinez throws the dummy and almost goes between the tackle of Costigan and Wayman. Here's Scruton now. Two Rovers tacklers are there, one up top, one below. That brings the big man down. Godinez links the play from deep. Sykes was looking for the offload to Lauatiti. Wakefield may go short side here. Seeker spotted it and Rovers just managed to bring him down. Wasbrook will surely now go open side to Sykes. He does indeed. Tautai tries to fend off Josh Hodgson. If he offloads, Rovers could be in danger, but he's turned onto his back. One tackle remains in this set. Seeker's at dummy half. Spreads it wide to Samet. There's the kick. It's collected by Keating. Keating gets on his bike and carries Rovers over the 20. Offside a mile. All the Wakefield players are offside. Oh, that's gone loose. Chris Wellen picks it up. It's gone backwards. That should have been a penalty to Rovers. Wakefield were a mile off. Cockayne feeds it to Cairo. Can he evade the first man? He's running now, is Cairo. Oh! Amari Cairo! What a try for Amari Cairo! The dummy sold the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats defence, and Cairo races 60 metres for the corner. A touch of brilliance from the Rovers left wing man. It's the first score of the second half. It's come the way of the Robins, and it's come the way of Amari Cairo. Well, the try at Huddersfield will be a contender for try of the season. Amari Cairo's just added another one to the collection. That was a classy finish. Adi Gardner was screaming at him, put the ball inside, put the ball inside. He fooled everybody. 26-0. Travis Burns is wide out on the touchline with the conversion. Won't have the legs, that one. It's gone across the face.
Replacing number 16, Jason Netherton.
The restart's fielded by Ben Cockayne. Here's Michael Wayman again. Oh, he's really getting the crowd on his side. He's the big prop forward. Rovers look full of confidence now. Great pass from Costigan, found Adi Gardner. Josh Hodgson takes the latest tackle. Rovers, though, are approaching the halfway line. The kick from Keating is a good one. It's taken Paul Sykes back towards his own line. Look at the chase from Wellham. That's enthusiasm. And that's great work also from Jordan Cox. Those no wins in the opening 5 rounds really being put to bed. And there's a penalty going against Laroya and Burns. One of those that can go either way. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Samet punts the ball into touch. Wakefield will have possession just inside their own half. Centimetres, in fact. Harry Seeker fires it infield to Samet. It looks to bring in Scruton. Good offload from Scruton. Found Scott Anderson. Kermond with a running opportunity for the first time in this game. Cockayne needs to make a decision. And they've lost it of Wakefield, and it's play on. And Cairo launches the counter. First real threat from Danny Kermond. Oh, what's Burns doing? I think he tried the little kick ahead then, and he missed the ball completely. Even though it's 26-0, don't try anything stupid. You still had tackles in the back. That was early in the tackle count. Can't see Craig Sandercock's face. He'll be more than happy with the scoreline, but I don't think he'll be happy with that play from his standoff. So a hush descends on the KC Lightstream Stadium. Just over 25.5 minutes remaining in this game. Aidy Gardner's receiving some attention in back play. Looks as though it could be a hand or a finger injury. Got his back to me, but certainly looks as though he's having some strapping applied. We're ready to get back underway. Samet feeds the scrum, it's fired to Lynn. Oh, great read from Salter. He read it and he nailed Riesling with a great tackle. Lauatiti takes the shot from Costigan. Costigan bounced off but quickly got back to his feet. Scruton, Rovers have really watched these big men well today. Here's Washbrook, tries to step, looks to offload, but Keil Carlisle's on the Rovers. Number 21 wraps him up. Sykes with a good ball. Collis over on that side, the right edge of the Wakefield. Had the tackle made on him. Godine. Aidy Gardner's there. What's the decision? Well, Riesling's claiming a try. Aidy Gardner looks perplexed. No try. Taken by Gardner. On the full 20-metre restart for the Robins. So the officials having a mini conference. Wakefield not happy with the decision as you would expect. But Rovers waste no time in getting back underway with Liam Salter. Wayman takes free to bring him down. Carlisle's there. Short snappy pass to Laroya. Laroya tries to shape his run away from Lauatiti. Aggression in the tackle from Jared Samet. Costigan gets over the halfway line. Walker comes back out to replace Nick Wayman. Disagreement there between Anderson and Costigan. The kick is by Keating, the chase is by Fox and Wellham, and that has earned a repeat set. That was a great measured kick from Keating, but it was the enthusiasm of the Rovers centre. It would have been easy just to trot up and allow Wakefield to let that ball. He made the decision for them. 1% as they're called. So Wakefield get the proceedings back underway. It's not the best restart. It's spun into the hands of Wellham, who has immediately got Rovers back to within 15 metres of the try line. Keating just pops it short to Adam Walker, who's now on for his second stint of the afternoon. Really was a workhorse in that first half. Rovers go left edge. Short flat pass from Keating finds Josh Hodgson, who looks as though he's playing second row now with the introduction of Keil Carlisle. Carlisle does find Keating, who goes for the gap. Oh, and he's in! He's in, it's Chris Keating! He spotted the gap, and he had the pace and power to get there. Underneath the post, Rovers hit 30. We have played around 18 minutes of the second half, and it's a procession this afternoon for Holkinston Rovers.
Sponsored by the Hull Angling Services, the scorer number 7, Chris Keating!
Travis Burns will be thankful that this one's an easier one. He thumps it between the uprights. And Holkinston Rovers, with a quarter of this game still to be played, lead by 32 points to 0. Sykes with the restart once again. It's angled. Underneath it is the latest try scorer, Chris Keating, and he feeds Adam Walker, who makes it up to the Rovers 22-metre marker. So, whoa, what's going on there? The young hooker, the young substitute, Harry Seeker, was having a thump at the arm of Adam Walker. You do see that on occasions, but I think Bentham must have called held first. Adam Walker, in fairness to him, even though he made steps towards the substitute, he had a big smile on his face.
Interchange with SOS Office Supplies. Number 10, Andy Riley, replacing number 13, Nick Scruton.
Andy Riley comes back out for Wakefield. Scruton takes a breather as Rovers fine touch. And they have possession just inside their own half of the field. Cox with drive number 1. It's a purposeful one. It was a good one. He sucked in 3-4 defenders, then the big young Rovers second row man, Costigan. Collision in the centre of the field, but he'll play it safely to Keil Carlisle. Carlisle looks over his shoulder. Josh Hodgson links the play to Burns. Wasn't the easiest pass to take. Did well there, Burns. Quick play the ball. Has Rovers on the front foot once again with Adam Walker. Great offload to Burns. The step from Josh Hodgson, the explosion, carries him 9 metres from the Wakefield line. Carlisle finds Burns, who bumps off the tackles. Cockayne links to Keating. Keating with the kick, looking for Chrissy Wellham, who has earned the repeat set. It just seems everything Rovers are doing, even though it's off the cuff and not structured, is coming up for them today. Wakefield, with all the defending they've had to do, may well be a tired team in this last 20 minutes. The clock has been stopped with 20 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. And I think the fact that Wakefield are in no hurry to get the game back underway is a good indication of their body language. Here's Amari Cairo. Just hold that ball a little bit safer, Amari, please. Thank you. He takes the tackle. Rovers already midway inside the Wildcats half as Walker goes forward once again. Great offload. Off the back of it, Keating's got space. Josh Hodgson wants a runner. Has to take the tackle. He's offloaded to Cockayne, who does well to pick that one up. Walker with a good offload to Keating, who throws the dummies. Oh, what a step! Josh Hodgson goes for the line. Anderson's in. Oh, it's Harlan Globetrotters from the Robins, but they've gone in for try number 7. 36-0. Magic feet from Chris Keating. Good link up. Good awareness from Ben Cockayne. It was hands, it was offloads, and eventually the Robins go in and extend the lead.
Sponsored by A1 Tyre Services, the scorer, number 9, Josh Hodgson.
Keeping the ball alive, and what a good finish from Josh Hodgson. Once he saw that white line, nothing was going to stop him. It's his second of the afternoon. Travis Burns tags on his 5th conversion of the afternoon, and Rovers lead by 38 points to nil. Well, Rovers' points difference isn't too healthy at the start of the day. This is doing a lot of good in repairing that damage. I think we were something like minus 66 coming into this afternoon, so if Rovers can keep Wakefield scoreless and perhaps add another couple of tries in the final 15-16 minutes or so, it will be a very, very good afternoon's work. Josh Hodgson has been superb. There's another offload. That's Keil Carlisle just hunting the offloads and carrying Rovers forward. Leroya, he's worked hard once again as Kevin Leroya. 5th and last, says Phil Bentham. The ball eventually finds Burns, who takes a shot there. Sensibly, Travis just takes the hit and does nothing. Chris Riley now, not had no real running opportunities. Riesling likewise, really well bottled up. There's the crossfield kick from Godinay. Oh, plucked out the air by Amari Caro. Wasn't a bad tactic that, but Amari Caro's something like 6'4", and he's got really long arms, so it has to be inch perfect. Carlisle goes centre field and Costigan charges in. Rovers still with tackles in the bank in this set. They've gone short side to Cox. He explodes and sucks in 3 defenders. 5th and last. Will Rovers go for the power play? Will they kick for position? Burns did well then. Oh, it's knocked forward by Riesling, so Rovers will get the repeat set. And when it's not your day, it's not your day.
Attendance at the KC Lightstream Stadium is 6,983. 6,983. Thank you for supporting the game today.
Just under 7,000 fans here inside the KC Lightstream Stadium for what has been Rovers' best performance so far of this 2014 campaign. It's with Salter. Salter goes hard and straight, but Danny Washbrook stood firm and made the tackle.
Interchange with SOS Office Supplies.
James Green comes back out.
For Hull Kingston Rovers number 23, James Green replacing number 9, Josh Hodgson.
Josh Hodgson takes a well-deserved breather. Oh, Chrissy Wellham. He had a couple of seconds more then to look. He could have sent Amari in for his hat-trick, but the pass went to ground. I think that's a sensible option from Craig Sandercock. The game is more than won. Josh Hodgson has played lots of minutes, so let him get ready for Warrington next week in the Challenge Cup. Oh, that's absolutely brutal defence, that. Peter Fox will have felt that one. Here's another former Robin, Andy Raleigh. Rovers are in no mood to allow Wakefield anything in this game. They're saying, oh, what a shot! The initial hit was good, but then they did go slightly high as they took him to ground. But Neville Costigan, whoa, what a shot that was. So Wakefield have possession inside Rovers' half. Ali Lawatiti runs at Walker and Leroya, tries to spin and offload but can't do so. Seeker moves it infield to Rally. A muted cry of forward from the Roger Millward stand, but play is allowed to continue by the officials. They've switched it to the left hand side. Lawatiti, dangerous in this kind of position, feeds Washbrook. There's a gap there. Godine finds Samet. Samet with the hot step, taken down by Keaton. He's got the offload away. It's play on. Scott Anderson wearing 8 charges to within 7 metres of the Robins try line. Rovers will be desperate to keep a clean sheet. How many tackles remain, Phil Bentham? Well, his arm's not gone up yet. Godine moves the ball back inside. That could be a high shot, but play goes on. It's now the last tackle. Have Rovers got the desire to keep Wakefield out? Burns should be able to put that one dead, and he has done. Wakefield will come again, but for the time being, Rovers' try line remains intact with exactly 68 minutes of this game gone. So here's Wakefield with the restart. Anderson charges in, but he was well met. Adam Walker wasn't taking a backward step. Rally lifted and dropped.
SOS officer advice for Hull Kingston Rovers.
It's with Godine.
Number 22, Reese Lovegrove.
Samet trying to inject himself into the game. Jordan Cox has taken a breather. There's a Rovers man down. It looks like it could be Keil Carlisle. Kermond, flat pass. Rovers are defending with 12. Samet finds Rally. Rally will look to offload. And fifth and last, says Phil Bentham. Rovers could have been done for offside then. I'm not sure James Green was square, but they get away with it. And another Wakefield attack comes to nothing, and Phil Bentham has stopped the timekeeper because that looks as though it's a head injury. In fact, it's Wellham. I did say Carlisle, but they're both gingers, aren't they? In fairness, Rovers must have the most ginger team in Super League.
Interchange with SOS office supplies for Wakefield Trinity Wildcats, number 15, Matty Ryan, replacing number 11, Ali Lawatiti.
And just as I say that, Wakefield bring on a ginger. There you go. How's that for commentating? The Ninja's okay, moving back into the Rovers line. The Robins will have to play this just a couple of metres from their own try line, so there's work to be done. Adi Gardner bravely takes the first ball in. This is where you need the big men to stand up. Here's one of them, James Green, trying to fight his way forward. Made a good gain there, did the young prop forward. Carlisle finds Leroya. Leroya tries to burst through Washbrook. It's been a good contest that this afternoon. Centre field is Costigan. He links the play to Cockayne. Lovegrove. Oh, no, there's half a chance there. Keating was screaming for the ball. Plays it, does Lovegrove. Wellham just had to take that one on the jump. Pass wasn't to his satisfaction. It just halted his momentum. Keating measures the kick for the touchline. Good take there from Paul Sykes. But Rovers have now got Wakefield back inside their own half as we enter the final 10 minutes of this game. Fox cut down by the tackle of Leroya and Green. Here's the other wingman, Riley. Leroya doubles up, but Riley evades him and the Frenchman stayed down. It just looks as though he's could be winded there, Kevin Leroya. So Rovers once again, as they had to in the last set of defending a man short. Reece Lynn takes that pass, but Ada Gardner's tracked him. What's the decision here? Shoulder charge. Penalty goes the way of the Wildcats. Laroya doesn't look in the best of health, but is going to go back into the defensive line. Will Wakefield spot him? Here's Ryan now. He's a big lad and he runs into James Green, who's another big lad, so these collisions are still coming thick and fast. 38-0 is still the scoreline, but Rovers' line is under threat once again from the Wildcats. Godine that tries to create a gap and it's gone to ground. Cockayne with the free play. Finds Walker to Costigan, to Burns, to Salter. Oh, it should have gone. It's found Burns, who met by the tackle, and Burns has escaped. Burns has escaped. Liam Salter should have looked for Adi Gardner then. He'll hear about that one in the video watched back during the week from Craig Sandercock, but it matters not. Wakefield have come away empty-handed once again, and Rovers are back inside the half of the Wildcats. Laroya looks as though he's shaken off that knock. Burns finds Costigan. He's been a big influence in this game for me. Cockayne fends off Godine, goes himself to Caro. Could have been a forward pass, that one. Caro with a good offload to Wellham. Wellham has escaped as Wellham. Oh! Chrissy Wellham says thank you very much. It's the Ginger Ninja's second of the afternoon. He left the Wakefield defence for dead. And the Robins lead with their 8th try of the afternoon by 42 points to nil.
For Hull Kingston Rovers, sponsored by Malcolm West Wallcliffs, the scorer number 3, Chris Waller.
Rovers did well to keep that alive. Amari Caro reached up, popped the ball back to the Ginger Ninja, and from 20 metres out he brushed a couple of defenders away. He stepped inside a couple, dancing feet underneath the post, and Travis Burns will surely kick his 6th conversion of the afternoon. Travis with conversion number 6. Rovers lead by 44 points to nil. So Sykes has the ball on the kicking tee. The Wakefield fans, well, they must have come to this game expecting to run Rovers close, or perhaps even take the 2 points. They've been absolutely blown away. They've had the moments in this game, but they couldn't control the ball in the first half, and Rovers just simply stole a march on them. Can Rovers set themselves 2 little targets now in the final 5.5 minutes? The first, oh no! I was just about to say the first one is to keep a clean sheet, and Godine's intercepted and gone 30 metres. Absolutely, curse of the commentator. Oh dearie me. I was just going to say keep a clean sheet and hit 50, and as I said it, Godine scooped the ball up and raced in. 44-4, the Robins lead, but that's disappointing. Rovers could have gone 2 games with back-to-back shutouts. So Jared Samet puts his kicking boots on for the first time this afternoon. He's 10 metres in from the right hand side in front of the east stand. Steps up. The flags are raised. So Wakefield get a consolation score.
The 2 points for Wakefield Trinity Wildcats. The scorer number 20, Jared Samet.
You could see the frustration on the Rovers players' faces as Godinez got that ball. They wanted the shot out, make no mistake about it. The restart from the Robins finds Samet. Here's Scott Anderson, takes a shot from Adam Walker. So Rovers are looking to finish this game positively, despite having conceded 6 points. Matty Ryan, surrounded by red and white shirts, goes to ground, still inside his own 20. And he's made a mistake at the play the ball. So Rovers may get the opportunity to have the final say in this game. Oh! Knees in. The touch judge gave that decision, and Wakefield, with the youngster Harry Seeker, carried a fight to within 10 metres of halfway. Riesling gets to within around 2 or 3 metres. They've now gone over. It's with Nick Scruton. He's lifted and dumped by the combination of Walker, Green and Carlisle. Ball out wide has been put down. 2 knock-ons, the Rovers will get possession back.
Well, it's been a tough decision this afternoon picking the man of the match, but the man of the match sponsor, SJS Flooring, has
the sponsors man of the match,
number 9, Josh Hodgson.
Is Josh Hodgson, and I don't think there'll be too many complaints about that one. Yeah, they did shine in that first half in particular. So Aidy Gardner from the base of the scrum. Just 2 minutes remain. We've played 78 minutes. Can Rovers have the final say? Leroya takes a good shot. Wakefield will be absolutely desperate not to have the half century put on them, but James Green is going to stride up the centre of the field. He broke through 2 would-be tacklers as though he was cutting through paper, kicking behind for Caro to chase. It's gone loose. Oh, a knock-on against the Robins has given Wakefield a 20-metre restart. It was worth a try. It was pinballing around there, the football. That's a strange offload, but eventually it goes into Wakefield hands. McShane comes on to replace Riesling. Strange substitute that with 69 seconds remaining, but there you go.
Number 9, Paul McShane, replacing number 5, Reese Lynn.
Good defence again from Adam Walker. Really has worked hard in the middle of the field, compensating for the loss of Justin Paul. That's gone loose. Caro will pick up. Rovers will they run to form this scrum? The fans are encouraging them to do so. The clock is ticking down. 28 seconds in fact when the clock stopped. We want 50 is the cry from the east stand. So the players know exactly what's being demanded of them. Will it be a set move from the training ground? Keating feeds the scrum, Carlisle feeds Burns. He'll take tackle number 1, it was a good tackle. Rovers perhaps with 2 tackles remaining. Walker steps, offloads, finds Keil Carlisle who has 3 white shirts on top of him. One more tackle for the Robins and surely the game's up. They're going for it. Long ball finds Caro. Caro puts the kick in. Oh, Samet cleans up. Samet's going to launch the counter. And it's play on. And Jason Neferson. That was brilliant, Jace. Rounds of applause, the hooters blown.
The KC Livestream Stadium, make some noise! Wakefield 22 Wildcats 6, Hull Kingston Rovers 44!
What a great afternoon's work from the Robins. They build the platform in the first half by leading 22 points to 0. The real jewel in the crown was the try on 50 minutes from Amari Caro, a 60-metre run down that left-hand touchline, which included a sublime dummy. Burns couldn't convert, but at 26-0, Rovers really were in the driving seat. 8 minutes later, Chris Keating showed great awareness to dummy and use his power and pace to go in underneath the post. Burns converted for 32 points to 0. The Robins kept the ball alive just 3 minutes later, and that allowed Josh Hodgson to cross. Once again, it was near enough to the post to allow the conversion of Burns for 38 points to 0. And then Rovers finished off with a try on 73 minutes. Great feeds from Chrissy Wellham after the ball had been kept alive. Wellham racing in from the touchline, dancing between defenders and plonking the ball down. 44-0, the only blot on the landscape. That interception from Peter Godinez, 5 minutes from full time. Otherwise Rovers would have had another shutout. But that is a great win in the Super League. Rovers have gone back to back with victories here at the KC Lightstream Stadium. They have comprehensively seen off the Wildcats by 44 points to 6.